Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we'll be taking a look at IIspecialKII's Cube Priest. I saw this list and thought it looked like a bit of fun. It's got some interesting card choices in here, so I wanted to take a look at it. So what we've got here, kind of similar to an Egg Priest that we've played in the past, where we're trying to play Devil's Or Egg and do some kind of shenanigans to crack the egg and get advantage from that. What IIspecialKII has got here is a deck that focuses on cubing it, and we've got Spirit-Singer Umbra in here as a threat that just has to be answered. Otherwise, your cube is just going to get so much value, or you're going to get even more value from Devil's Or Egg or from the Big Egg, Mechanical Whelp, cards like that. So I kind of like the core. We've definitely played other decks where they've kind of swapped the core of, say, like a Hunter deck or a Priest deck or even a Warlock deck with this kind of Death Rattle core, and it's worked in the past. The cards that I'm concerned about, though, are things like this one of Shadow Ascendant, which we typically see in a more of a tempo-based Priest, but could be useful to buff almost just exclusively Devil's Or Egg. I think buffing the rest of the cards in the deck isn't really too high a value. There's just a one of Acolyte of Pain in here, which kind of smells of a little bit of like indecision. You know, usually it's 0 or 2, or you see other ways of gaining value. So interested to see how well this Acolyte does with just, you know, cards like Spirit Lash to trigger it and get more than one card out of it. One of Extra Arms, as well as 2 Unidentified Elixirs. This might be going a little bit too deep on buffing minions when we actually don't have too many minions in the deck, you know, especially ones that come down before turn 3, with the Northshire Cleric, the Thalnos, Shadow Ascendant. There's only 4 minions rather, that come down before we can cast these on curve. Mirage Caller I'm pretty excited for. I think Mirage Caller pairs really well with Devil's Or Egg, Acolyte of Pain, almost essentially every card that could come down before it. So I think this is a solid choice. 2 Master Spells. Not sure what we're targeting here, but two's a heavy commitment. And I actually really like the Mossy Horror in here. Mossy Horror is both a great tech answer to a lot of different decks and kills our own Devil's Or Eggs, as well as some other stuff that we'd maybe rather not kill. But kills the Devil's Or Egg, kills the Mechanical Whelps, and gives us kind of an extra out to triggering those effects. And Shadow Reaper Anduin at the end, hopefully that's going to save us for when the rest of our strategy doesn't work. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully that this is a completely perfect deck and we learn quite a lot from today. We always hope that happens. So let's jump into some games and hope that happens and we win. Hooray.
Shall be mine.
The light shall bring victory.
So we'll send back the Master Spell here against a Warlock. I think I'm actually going to keep both Devil's Or Eggs. We have so much in our deck that aims to combine with almost specifically this card that I think I'm fine kind of missing a little bit of a slot on the curve. Though maybe we should be sending this back to try and find those cards. Even Warlock? Certainly not a deck we're incredibly teched to beat. I think our one of Shadow Ed Death is probably going to be a little bit tested, and I think the 2 of Shadow Ed Pains are not going to be doing too much. We'll coin out this egg.
Right away.
See what our opponent wants to do about it. If they don't do anything, we'll give it some arms and kind of take things from there.
Right away.
The cube as well, so We can probably just play Spirit Singer Umbra next turn and see what our opponent wants to do about that.
Your magic shall not save
Ooh,
you.
brutal. I guess we could put more arms over here.
I wonder.
Or we could just play Devil's Rake. I think we'll get some more
Right
arms.
away.
Maybe worth us just cubing this just to have something under the cube, especially something that's pretty high value.
Don't tell me what to do!
Rough time.
Right away.
So unfortunately what might happen here is if they have a Hellfire, they may Hellfire and then kill the dino that pops out. But it does mean they lose their Mountain Giant. Which could be something that they're not interested in.
So many possibilities.
Just tapping. Yeah, you got the Hellfire. No, the Spellstone. Alright, well I think we'll definitely go for the cube now. Just make sure that we have something under it.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Put it on that that tank, hey? That long tank. On face. So how does Spirit Singer work with the Elixir of Shadows? Let's find out.
Greatest virtue is patience.
Incredibly well. Incredibly well, I guess is the answer there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Is it me or is this cube even weirder? The golden cube animation is so warped. It's a Shadow Flame? Damn! I don't with that sick Shadow Flame.
Extraordinary.
Wow.
Extraordinary indeed. Feeling good. Woo! Turns out Spirit Singer Umbra. Yeah, pretty good card, hey.
Says Thrall! For Doomhammer.
The light
Okay.
shall bring victory.
Now, bear in mind that last game we did have a pretty phenomenal draw. A really good draw. We certainly can't expect to have the Devil's Eye eggs every game. And that I think is one of the kind of core issues of the deck, is that it does not...
I should teach you.
You are the shadow's puppet.
Kind of sucks here to give this up. I mean, we could have, but Shadowword painting this is also so bad. Losing our only minion in our hand when we have 2 buffs is colossal. Is this Vicious Fledgling? Be happy to have gone the route that we did. Oh, that's fine too. So this could be that budget elemental list we played on Monday. I think that was kind of a little bit of an overloady theme. Well, this is I guess a telling story. See if our opponent has big follower. Not so big. Well, may as well cycle one of these master spells.
Job's done.
The calm before
Ugh, our opponent's valuing out on us. There's the Umbra to go with our 0 death rattle minions. Okay. Mechanical Whelp's a pretty good draw. Especially on this kind of board. Ooh. But they created the one that was the copy. Whereas if they'd played the normal one first, it would have they would have gotten the buff on it.
Job's done.
Jimbo Dinero, it's Tommy Waverino. Yes, it is. We're just playing some interesting Cube Priest. We had a very awkward draw, but we might actually be able to turn the corner. Once this Mechanical Whelp dies, we have Twilight's Call, we have and Spirit Singer Umbra to combine. Never mind, our thing got turned into a frog, so we're pretty dead. Dalnos.
I must consider.
No Psychic Screams or anything in this deck is also a little bit awkward. Like, we're really hoping to pick up the Mossy Horror. I guess the other Spirit Lash is fine, particularly with Thalnos. But yeah, Jimbo, we've been playing some, we did a budget deck this morning. Did Budget Druid. Opponents throwing lightning bolts at our face is very disheartening. Yep. Fair enough. Opponent with the getting the leyline manipulator, having a bunch of cheap burn, got us. So well played to our opponent. Okay, we are here with the priest up against a rogue. Twilight's Call, I don't really vibe immediately. This Acolyte of Pain, this one's real interesting. We do have the Spirit Lash. We are on the coin, so we might be able to coin out this Acolyte of Pain. And against odd rogue, you know, no saps or anything like that, comes down before Vile Spine. We might actually be able to get some draws. So I'm willing to take a little bit of a hedge on this. Shadowed Pain, a little bit awkward. We could get a Vicious Fledgling or something like that, but not too many high profile targets. Let's see what if our opponent has the dagger follow up and if they want to use it. They do. Interesting. Egg or Acolyte?
I wonder.
Let the pain speak to me.
I think our hand doesn't have enough options here. We've only got the death rattle side of things. We haven't got any of the high advantage stuff. This is a Cold Blood. Very happy to trade a Cold Blood there. No dagger up either. So definitely, like that sequence of play has bought us quite a lot of time. Maybe even enough time that we can get an egg down and not worry too much about it. We are getting into Vile Spine territory. Something worth note.
Job done.
By getting that powered shield down though, makes it real tough for our opponent to have a turn where they can kill this egg and Vile Spine the boy that pops out. Sweet, so I think we're happy to give this boy some arms, some lifters. Make things a little bit tough for our opponent, but they are doing a good job at reducing our health, so we might want to consider some turns where we get our hero power in. They're Cold Blood down, but the deck still has plenty of damage that can come out real quick.
The light protects me.
Glory to the Sindori.
Well, now we get some value out of that Shadow Word Death. Which we definitely did not think was going to happen. Ooh, copy. Lifesteal. Whoa! Now we just get to play Spirit Singer Umbra and go off. Lifesteal. Yes, please.
The greatest virtue is patience.
Job's done.
Cube.
Haste makes waste.
Kill this just in case they do have a like a cold blood. Like cold blood translates to 8 damage if they don't have a charger in their hand. We could just be very dead this game. It's possible when we cubed we should have cubed the Devil's Ore rather than the egg. Because that would give us... Oh no, it's the same amount of dinosaurs, right? Cold blood? Got a cold blood?
Mushroom power!
Okay, 16. With 8 on board. So 8. 8 from 9 mana. That's very doable.
Ha, this guy's toast.
What? 2. So 6. 6 with 1 mana? I think we're on 2. But we don't have lethal, or do we? 5, 10, 15, 24. 25, 26, 27, 28. No, because we don't get the extra copyright. Okay. How are we doing this?
Haste makes waste.
What is real?
Alright, well let's see if they have Leroy in hand. Which they surely don't, right? So they would have just killed us before. They have deadly poison. South Sea Deckhand.
Glory to the Sindora.
Yeah, not that one.
I get
Woo. Okay, we are back here with IIspecialKII's Cube Priest. Ultimately, we had a lot of really fun games. I don't know if we can really tell if this deck is properly competitive, but we really did have some fun. I think a lot of those egg synergies were really cool. I think we would definitely trim a couple of things or maybe add a couple of things. You know, I don't think this Acolyte of Pain was really too worth it. I think a lot of these Shadow Word Pains as well maybe feel a little bit awkward, and we could try and get away with, say, playing less individually targeted removal and maybe more AoE, like some Holy Novas or something up the top end. if we really want to commit more to these like Shadow Ascendants, I think we do need to get some more low drops in here as well. So maybe we just want to kind of play more that kind of tempo orientated game, but maybe with some extra death rattles so we can get proper advantage out of our Twilight's calls. Maybe things like Plated Beetle or something like that that kind of fills in both roles. And this Master Spell also felt a little bit awkward, especially the second one. Maybe worth kind of cutting those down. But the rest of the deck felt amazing. We were able to do some shenanigans with Umbra. The cubes felt really good, especially if our opponent underestimated our ability to utilize such cards with the Devil's Lure Eggs, you know, with Umbra, with the unidentified elixirs as well. I think these were real MVPs. The summoning extra copies, even the life steal in that last game helped us not die. So yeah, definitely a really good card there. But let me know what you think in the comments section. If you're watching this video on YouTube, all the links are available in the description, including a link over to the Hearthstone deck article, and all the links to my social media as well. Find me on Twitch, on Twitter, everywhere, Tommy_Wave. And until next time, please stay safe and stay wavy. Bye. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.